Well, that's good. That is marvelous.
Absolutely.
Simply put, Dr. John Cook is known as the father of counseling in Virginia and one of the giants in the field. His many accolades include being appointed the Assistant Supervisor of Guidance and Testing at the Virginia Department of Education, eventually rising to the position of Head of Guidance Services. He was vital in the development of counseling services at the local, state, and national levels, including the legislation mandating elementary school counseling programs. He served 2 terms as the chair of the Supervisors of Guidance in the United States. Most notably, he's the founder and past president of the Virginia Counselors Association Foundation. Dr. Cook has shared both his professional talents and personal wealth to build and strengthen counselors and the counseling profession in the Commonwealth and throughout the country.
Hello, I'm John Cook, former head of guidance for Virginia Department of Education, and I would like to pay great tribute to the counselors of Virginia. You people have done the most magnificent job, not only in your localities, but for your community and indeed the state of Virginia and for the entire nation. As you know, Virginia ranks among the top 10 in the nation, so you continue to give excellent guidance and counseling services to our Commonwealth. I want to thank you for that and encourage you to keep up the good work. All good wishes. John Cook. Well, this is so very interesting and wonderful for me to recall this. As you probably know, I was elected as head of all the counselors in the United States to head all of the counselors, and that was a lovely honor for me. The second time we had the election, lovely Ann Upton, who was head of guidance and counseling in the state of California, came in a very close second. I think I won by about 40 or 50 votes, and I said, I do not want to be the head of guidance for the United States. I said, Ann Upton should be. They said, no, you've got to go by the ballots. Said, you're going to be reelected. I said, well, I'll only serve if you will let Ann Upton be co-president of it. And they said, fine. Well, Ann and I worked together from the California to Virginia, back and forth, and we had a marvelous year of service. And toward the end of that, Ann Upton died suddenly of a heart attack there in California. But she was so beautiful and so beloved that the counselors of California said, we will start a foundation for lovely Dr. Ann Upton. And they started it, and they named it the Dr. Ann Upton Foundation. Of course, they put money to it, and the counselors all contributed to it. And it was the first and only foundation in America. Well, I said, after I became head of guidance, I said, let Virginia be second. I will start the foundation for the state of Virginia. So I did. I gave some money, and we started the foundation. And it's been a wonderful thing, I think, for Virginia, and I was with it for many years. It has now been turned over very capably to Brian Carr. Scholarship for counselors that help them greatly. We also encourage counselors to become much more professional, to attend all of the chapter meetings, the division within their divisions, and of course come to Virginia Counselor Association's annual conference, and also to improve their counseling skills through the foundation, various things that we can do to help them. And in some instances, we can provide some money to help them. I encourage everybody to give to our foundation because it is the future of guidance and counseling in Virginia from that professional standpoint. As you know, in Virginia, we had this, what we call the 3C approach. This is counseling, consulting, and coordinating, and that is exactly what elementary counselors do. They, of course, consult with parents and administrators. They coordinate all the activities that will impact upon the child. And then, of course, they do some counseling, not only with children who can mature enough to receive that, but also with parents and administrators. So it's all working very beautifully in this state of Virginia.